The California Police Chiefs Association now sharing criticism over a new law aimed at preventing law enforcement from wearing face masks during operations.
We were disappointed with the governor signing SB 627. Our organization has been opposed to this legislation since it was first introduced, just because we think it has a number of issues.
Why the president of the Police Chiefs Association says he's disappointed, plus how the organization is hoping to remedy its grievances.
A federal judge is ordering the Trump administration to restore millions in federal funding to UCLA. Hear what the judge says helped decide that ruling and what the White House accuses the university of doing.
All eyes are on New York City this morning as delegates attend the United Nations General Assembly. What the president is expected to highlight in his speech today, and how Iran is hoping to use the assembly to its benefit.
And it's going to feel even more like summer here on this second day of fall, but we have some big changes in the forecast for you. Details coming up.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
We begin this hour with a live look at the silhouette of El Capitan and a slight view of Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Look at all those stars out there.
It's a beautiful way to start the morning so far.
Sure is. Good morning to you on this Tuesday. Congratulations, you made it through Monday. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
I'm Carl Cook. Kim Stevens is off today.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, clear enough skies out there. You can see the stars, and we're going to have clear skies again for you today. That's the good news.
For now.
That's the good news. It's going to get pretty hot out there today, and the humidity is going to be up again. So it's going to feel sticky out there.
Okay, so you want the extra humidity hairspray today?
You do. But we do have some big changes on the way for you there. That storm is still on the way, and our temperatures are going to drop as the week goes on. So we'll take a look at that here in a moment. But right now, let's get your current conditions out of the way here and show you what's going on. Yeah, clear skies, 71 degrees out there at the moment. Winds are out of the east at 3 miles an hour. That dew point is at 63, and that's really going to be the thing keeping us feeling a little on the sticky side throughout the day here. 79 degrees at 10 a.m. at noon, 88, 5 o'clock, we're at 97 degrees there. Very light winds out there for you today, but clear skies, and the humidity is building. In fact, we have tropical moisture working its way in, more of it actually. That's going to bring us another chance of rain to the valley floor and thunderstorms in the Sierra. Details coming up.
Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel is now getting ready to return to ABC. The network says that Jimmy Kimmel Live will air tonight. Production was suspended last week following Kimmel's monologue on the killing of political activist Charlie Kirk. ABC says that Kimmel's reinstatement follows thoughtful conversations with the comedian. Tonight, our parent company, Sinclair Broadcast Group, will preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live across its ABC affiliate stations and replace it with news programming. Discussions between Sinclair and ABC are ongoing to evaluate the show's potential return. There's mixed reaction this morning after Governor Gavin Newsom signed a first-of-its-kind law banning most law enforcement officers, including federal immigration agents, from covering their faces during operations. Supporters say it is to increase transparency and build trust in law enforcement. But critics say that's not the case, raising concerns about potential safety risks of retaliation for officers. Visalia Police Chief and the president of the California Police Chiefs Association, Jason Salazar, says that his organization is disappointed.
We're not masking our officers up and not wearing ID and going out and snatching people off the streets. So what our communities are being told by the legislature is false. And our concern primarily is with that. But then the language in the bill is just, it's vague, it's ambiguous. It provides some exemptions for face masking for legitimate law enforcement operations, but it doesn't go far enough, and it doesn't cover all of the different variety of scenarios where an officer might need to wear a face mask for safety reasons.
Chief Salazar emphasizes the law will not change anything except that it will place an additional burden on local agencies. The bill doesn't affect federal agents or CHP officers, but will only target local officers who Salazar says aren't even involved in immigration operations. Salazar says the organization will now be working with the governor and the legislature over the next year to fix language in the law to make it make sense. The ban allows exceptions for undercover work, tactical gear, and medical masks.
That's 5:04. Let's get a look at this forecast here and show you what's going on. So we've still got high pressure impacting us here, really continuing to situate over the Four Corners region, but it's going to start to back off here in the next 24 hours. We're going to have some low pressure that's going to have more of an impact here for us, as that's going to funnel in some tropical moisture and bring us another chance of rain to the valley floor, but also leaving us with some unsettled conditions here each afternoon into the weekend here. So let's take a look and track some of this here for you. The rain that we are going to see coming in looks like maybe tomorrow morning it'll start hitting the coastal ranges there to the south about 6 a.m. there. But what's coming in, it's going to be about a 30% chance for us overall for the Central Valley here. Probably going to get about a 1/10 of an inch on the valley floor. Higher elevations, it's going to be a little bit more than that as we go throughout the week here. So by tomorrow afternoon, it's really just going to kind of wrap around along the coastal ranges and up in the higher elevations of the Sierra Nevada mountains. But it does get more intense into Thursday morning here. Check this out. We do have a little bit there Thursday morning. Overnight there in the north side of the valley. But Thursday afternoon, things really pick up in the Sierra Nevada mountains there. Things could get heavy at times. It's probably about a 30% chance of maybe up to a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch in those highest elevations with that. We don't have a flood watch in effect because of this yet. Not expecting one at the moment. However, things could get heavy there as the day goes on Thursday in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Valley floor, again, maybe just a 1/10 of an inch of rain if we get anything here. All right, so here are the afternoons here. Saturday afternoon, heavy stuff going on there all the way throughout the Sierra Nevada mountains there. Same deal Saturday. Sunday is a little bit expected there early in the morning, maybe down in Kern County, a little bit in the South Valley there. But check out how heavy it's expected to be Sunday afternoon. Yeah, we could see some heavy rain in the Sierra Nevada mountains all the way down into the foothills there. So there are some good chances of this tropical moisture really lingering here for the next week and a half or so. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. But tomorrow's storm into Thursday, not going to be as bad as what we saw last week. Humidity is going to be part of the story today for you. 46% on the relative humidity at its lowest 20%, and then tonight we'll be back to 46%. But the reason it's really going to feel sticky is because of the dew point here. That's up to 63. When it gets to that level above 60, well, that's when things really start to feel sticky for us. And it's going to be 97, so it could be pretty intense out there for you today. But it's going to drop off, though. We do have a high of 98 today, and it's going to be sunny, but then temperatures drop. Look at this. We're down to 87 tomorrow. It's below normal. Might still feel a little muggy out there. And then 88 on Thursday there. 70 tonight, but then we're 60s overnight after that. 20% chance of rain. And yeah, kind of some sticky weather here for us the next couple days. Next, we're taking a look at some highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley.
It's 5:07. The FBI's most recent crime data shows agencies across the country reported 1.3 million crimes at schools in the last 5 years. The report states school crime has increased with the most critical ages 13 to 15 years old. Fresno Unified School District leaders say there are some signs that parents and other caretakers can look for.
Those include sudden changes maybe in their sleep or eating patterns, perhaps being more withdrawn than usual, maybe a change in their peer group. If they do have an increase in getting in trouble at school, and that's not typical, that would be something to watch out for.
This year, there have been at least 24 deaths attributed to school shootings nationwide. The most recent at Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis, where 2 children died and 21 people were hurt. The next day, Fresno police say a student from Wilson Elementary took a replica gun to school, leading to a standoff and that school to shut down. Experts say early detection and intervention is key to helping students and preventing tragedies. They say quality time is a necessity, shutting off screens, building traditions, structure, and setting boundaries. Friends and family are remembering a 10-year-old boy who was killed after he was hit by a truck near Highway 99 off-ramp in southwest Fresno.
It's unbelievable. No parent should have to bury their own kids. None, especially at the age of 10. No parent should go through that at all. Nobody.
That tragedy happened Sunday near Highway 99 and the Cesar Chavez off-ramp. California Highway Patrol officers say Corday Brown was with a group of kids in the roadway when a 23-year-old man driving a GMC Sierra was exiting Highway 99. He told officers that he tried to swerve but hit the young boy. Cordray was taken to CRMC where he died. Fresno police are still looking for the other children who had been with him the moments before he was hit. A man is dead this morning after crashing into a tree near Chowchilla. The CHP responded to that crash just after 7:30 Sunday evening at the Y intersection off Highway 99 and Highway 152. Officers say for unknown reasons, a 65-year-old driver allowed his Toyota Camry to veer off the roadway into the dirt median and crash into a tree. He died at the scene. A 52-year-old passenger was hurt. A former Sanger police officer will likely spend the rest of his life in prison for sexually assaulting 4 women while on duty.
The American people expect the utmost integrity from us, and any misconduct will not be tolerated. Let me make this clear. No law enforcement officer is above or beyond the law.
A jury found J. Deshaun Torrance guilty in January of 8 counts, including kidnapping, aggravated sexual assault, or attempted aggravated sexual abuse. He was sentenced Monday to 5 consecutive life sentences. According to court documents, Torrance kidnapped a 21-year-old woman and sexually assaulted her, later telling her no one would believe her. Documents show he also raped a 67-year-old woman after following her home doing a DUI investigation. The FBI investigated the case with the assistance from the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. The White House now being ordered to unfreeze millions in federal grant funds for UCLA. Hear why a federal judge moved forward with granting that preliminary injunction against the Trump administration.
The Chuck Chansey Skycam, sponsored by Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
And a live look now at downtown Fresno from above the Fox 26 News studio. It is 5:11 and 71 degrees right now. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.